Market vendors are feeling the economic strain this Christmas. Usually during this festive season, vendors experience an increase in sales as customers hunt for seasonings, citrus, provisions and other food items for their dinner tables on Christmas Day. Christmas Eve especially is a time when vendors experience a boom in sales as customers shop for last-minute items. But as Kimberly De Souza tells us, many vendors are feeling the effects of the delayed Christmas rush.
2020 sales is very poor. This is like a regular day market. And usually we will see a little influx in sale. But if you walk from in here and you walk on the road, you'll see what the sales are.
This is just one of the many complaints from market vendors this season. Chaguanas market vendors have complained that sales are slow and many customers are choosing to purchase their items at the grocery store.
And even here on Charlotte Street, vendors are feeling the strain, as their usually high turnover of fruits and vegetables is not to be expected.
Well, girl, to tell you the truth, we're still open and praying for the best way. That is why people are really rushing to spend the money because they don't know the place hard. And as the Prime Minister said, we don't know what we're going for next year, please God. So, as I say, we can just hope and pray for the best.
Some vendors even complained they may need to dump unused produce when they become stale.
Kalu bush, if you ain't sell it out, you have to trade away because it don't get yellow. After instance, that bush they from yesterday. Was it different today bush? Was it different yesterday bush, right? So we have to drop that, and if that ain't sell, we have to trade away. And then tomorrow, which is Christmas Day, it's a no-no. So you see what's going on.
There were also incidents of theft, which affected some retailers' livelihood.
Edward, they not no sale. I tell you, I invest money, and when I come Sunday morning and see my store break up, you know what it is? You know what it is, and you lost all that money and trusting, and I have to pay back, and right, you can't get to sell it.
Yet there was one market vendor in Port of Spain who said sales were normal, adding he's hoping for things to get better over the next 3 days. South vendors also share the same concerns about low sales, but they say they're hoping things will pick up ahead of the new year. Kimberly De Souza, TTT News.
Although COVID-19 has been blamed for the decrease in sales for produce, there is another factor that prevents market vendors from selling their goods: vendors who sell outside of the official market grounds. A few vendors from the Chaguanas market who spoke to TTT News said the outside vendors are taking their sales and even some of their customers.
Everybody who's selling on the streets, they have stall inside the market. I don't understand why it is they have them outside. Let them come inside and sell their goods. Let them feel it and let them face it just as everybody else. It's just that we don't want to break the law and going on the road. You understand? When the month up, we had to pay for our stall rent.
The vendor, who has been selling for over 25 years, said at times they have to undersell their goods because the vendors on the pavement are selling their goods for less.
If for a day you're making about $500 profit, for a day you're making $400, you ain't making no profit in that. That is the money that you take to put out. You ain't making no profit. When you come back the next day, people thieving your goods and all of that. So it's a real thing we're going through here. And nobody take no mind to see about we in this market.
President of the Market Vendors Association, DILLON, said this has been one of the worst years she's ever experienced.
Usually on a Christmas Eve day, you can't stand up by a store because it's people. No, we know it's a recession and everything like that, but you cannot say it's just that. We here long enough to know what is the problems we're facing in the market, and the road vending is a big issue.
Ms. DILLON said she requested a meeting with the mayor to discuss the issue, but is still awaiting a response.